misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. And damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date. You're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me if I fall.
Alright guys, so welcome to the channel. My name is Eddie Gone Fishing here. I'm going to do a quick video of the Tracker Pro 170 that I got and all the upgrades. There's a few reasons why I'm doing this. One of them is mainly because I looked at YouTube when I was trying to buy the boat and upgrade and stuff like that, and I know it's very helpful when you have some information from other buyers and stuff like that. So I want to just share what I've done to the boat and see if you guys can just kind of get ideas, or if you're stuck on something, this might give you some guidance on what to do. So this is the 2018 Tracker Pro 170 that I bought back in 2018. I was actually all in on the Heritage boat. I was going to buy that boat. It was pretty much a sealed deal, but I got home and I started doing research. I went on Tracker's website and I started looking at the Pro 170 and seeing the differences of this boat and the Heritage boat, which is now the Classic XL. Mainly there's three things about this boat, four things actually about this boat that the Heritage doesn't offer. Number one, there's a rod locker on this one, and you can hold all the Heritage just has like 4 rod sockets that you could put your rods in, and I carry about 20 rods. I would say 12 to 20 rods on me on each given trip. So I got a lot of bait, I got a lot of tackle, I throw a lot of things, and I need a lot of rod storage. I don't want them just hanging on my deck, so I need a place to store them. That was number one selling point. Number two is the live well. The Classic XL and the Heritage, they got this little live well in front of the console. It's very small, and this one has a 15-gallon live well, so that was another selling point. Another selling point is the gas tank. The Classic XL has one of those removable gas tanks, and it comes with a 6-gallon gas tank. This boat actually comes with an 11-gallon gas tank, so that made a big difference for me. And it's internal, it's already, you know, screwed down. You have a gas plug right here, you plug it in. No need for any of the external gas tank stuff, so I wanted to avoid that, so I went with this boat. The last thing is also the capacity. The Classic XL, I don't know about the Classic XL, but the Heritage boat only allowed you 3 people legally, whereas this one allows you 4 people legally. I mean, I've seen people driving around with 5, 6 people on the boat, but that's beyond me. It makes no difference to me. But me, I have, you know, a couple of nephews that I go fishing with, so I wanted that capacity of 4 people and not have any trouble with the law or anything like that. So those were the 4 main selling points of why I went with this boat as opposed to the Heritage boat, which I was gonna buy. But yeah, so I'll give you guys a tour of the boat right now. Let's just go ahead and get started. So one of the things that I wanted to talk to you guys about is what I've done to this trailer. This trailer comes with and I have one here, the one that I took off, a single leaf spring. And I'm talking, when you go over speed bumps and you go and you drive, you feel this thing and you see it in your rear view bouncing like this, bing, 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 going up and down. And I wasn't really comfortable with it. I felt like it was dangerous. I started doing the research on it, and I seen some of these things even break. So I upgraded to the Threeleaf Spring that I picked up on eTrailer.com. Threeleaf Spring, and that actually allows me to put 14-inch wheels and tires on this thing. And you can tell the way it rides, such a big difference. It makes it a lot more stable. You don't see that bouncy whenever you hit speed bumps or you're driving around and you just see that thing just bouncing up and down. Another upgrade that I've done to this here tracker is these pole guides. The guides that it come with, there's those carpeted wood ones that you put on the side. I've dropped in a couple of times and they started floating around at the ramp over there. So No good. So what I did was upgrade to these pole guides. It makes a big difference when you're launching the boat and when you're putting it back on to the trailer. So I went ahead and I got these cooler straps here, and I got this Arctic 22 quart cooler, and I just strapped it down to the deck, and it holds it just fine. I mean, I've gone 70 miles an hour down the highway and this thing just doesn't move. I was thinking about, usually you put a cooler like maybe here where the seat is over here, but it takes up too much space. And I usually fish either me or somebody else, so with this cooler strapped down right here, it even works as a seat for the passenger in the back if you really want to. So another thing that I want to talk about is this here Power Pole Micro. This thing I think is an absolute necessity. If you want to save the battery on your trolling motor on spot lock or something like that, you just deploy this here Power Pole Micro and it'll keep you in one place. I have the 8-foot spike on this thing. I think you can get a 10-foot spike. All I did was install it right here onto this panel right here. I seen them installed over here on the transom, but I didn't want to drill any holes on that part of the boat, so I went ahead and just installed it right here. Up here on the bow, I got the Helix 12 mounted on a pole mount, pedestal mount from fishfindermounts.com. This is a pedestal mount that you can move up and down. I got the 20-inch shaft on there, and when I'm looking at my graph, it's about waist high. So I was originally had one mounted on the deck, and I kept looking down like so, and my back would kill me anytime I'd go out fishing. So I've also installed here the Mega Live imaging over here on this transducer pole here. So anytime I want to go get forward-facing sonar going, go ahead and deploy this bad boy. And I got the forward-facing sonar going on right here, paired with this Helix 12 over here. I'm able to be on the fish and see what they're doing directly in front of me with no issues. On the console over here, I got twin Helix 7s over here. One for down imaging, 2D sonar, and side imaging, and the other one here that I have is for mapping. I've gone ahead and put the voltmeter right here, and I've gone ahead and put a switch for the Mega Live right over here. I'll show you. So there's a switch right here that I've gone ahead and put for the Mega Live imaging, so that way it's not always on draining my battery. So I've gone ahead and put that switch there. You could do different things here too, so I put a voltmeter and a switch. There's no other voltmeter, where there's actually some on the units here, but I like to rely on just a voltmeter directly to the battery. So voltmeter, switch for the Mega Live imaging, twin Helix 7s, mapping, and graphing. So next I want to talk about the custom storage that I've done for this here Tracker 2018. The Tracker 2018 comes with this space right here all open. People use it to store coolers or whatever, but I went ahead and made a custom storage for it, and I'll show you what I got in here right now. So in here is where I keep all my networking and my electronic connections over here. So I'll show you guys in here. I keep my network hub right in here, and I got in there a fuse box along with 2 bus bars. So in there I have all my power going to the front of the boat. So all my power is going to the front of the boat. So all my power is going to the front of the boat from this here box. I have easy access to my electronics. If anything goes wrong, I can access this box right here, fix anything I need to fix, which I've had to, and keep it at easy access right here on this box. On the other side of the box, what I have is I keep all my tackle right in here. I won't go over the storage that originally comes with, about the rod locker, about the live well, and about this other box that you get when you buy the boat. So in this back storage, I got the Noco 3-bank charger that charges my batteries. I got 3 batteries back there. I was able to fit 2 27s and the cranking battery, which is a 24. They're just lead acid batteries. I haven't had to replace them. I will probably go lithium as soon as I have to replace them, but until then, I'm just going to keep that was what I have. But I'll show you guys what I did over here in this storage back here. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and put a boat switch right in that there compartment right there. I put the Noco battery charger right there and 2 bus bars. These bus bars lead up to the storage up to the front, and they'll feed power to the bow of the boat. I'll talk about this here bimini top real quick. What I gone ahead and done, I used the VersaTrack system right up here, and I got these Brocraft bimini top VersaTrack brackets for this here bimini top. And this thing comes in handy out here in Florida, out here in the middle of the sun. You want to duck the sun a little bit, get some shade, put up the bimini top, and you're good to go. This boat here comes with the Minn Kota Edge 45-pound thrust trolling motor, and it'll get you on the water, but as soon as you pick up any wind or anything like that, you're going to be wrestling with that trolling motor. You're constantly on it, just trying to stay on a spot. And this here, what I have here, what I installed was the Minn Kota Tarova, the 80-pound 24 volt. It's got the iPilot link on here. It's got the little remote and everything. It's got the foot pedal right over here. I'll show you that. And this thing, I've been in 15-20 mile an hour winds, and it handles this boat with no problem. I mean, I'm on that spot, I'm picking apart areas, and the boat just does not move. That 80-pound thrust does make a huge difference, so I would recommend you get it. Paired with that, I went ahead and put the recess foot pedal tray here by Baldwin Ironworks. This foot pedal is a lower profile, so they make one specifically for the Tarova. And if you know about the cup holders in this boat, they're actually challenged. I actually installed the Tarova on a aluminum plate. I used the same holes that the Edge was installed in. So I just installed this plate here, and then I put the plastic puck right in here and screwed that down to the plate. But yep, 60-inch, and then I get this little ram mount here to tie it down to the deck so it doesn't move. So it's pretty solid on there. All right, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm not gonna go over like just the stuff that it comes with, you know, bare bones. You guys can find videos of that all over the internet. I mean, you can find that stuff. So I just wanted to go over some of the specific things that I've done to my boat, and hopefully that helps you guys out in the future, whether making a decision or maybe making some upgrades. So yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything like that, just feel free to put them down in the comments below. And if you guys want to know anything particular and specifically, just let me know, and hit that like and subscribe. Thank you.